One really nice way of getting people to understand math concepts is when you pay particular attention to the mistakes they actually make. Now, math is essentially just a hierarchy of concepts, right? You've got concept 1, you've got concept 2, you've got concept 3, you've got concept 4, and there's just a hierarchy of concepts. So let's take a particular example. Let's assume that concept number 1 was numbers. And let's assume I'm very comfortable with numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. And let's assume concept number 2 is some basic math operators, plus, minus, multiplication, division. And concept number 3 is fractions. Yeah? And in particular, one is dealing with the subtraction of fractions. And you give the child the following question. What is 3 on 4 minus 1 on 3? Now, a lot of the times, children very quickly turn around and say, well, that's easy. That's just 3 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 3, which is 2 divided by 1, which is 2. And then you say, hang on. Let's look at the conceptual mistake made here. You had a whole, and we were only looking at 3/4 of that. And from there, we took out 1/3. How did you be left with 2 units after that? Now, what has basically happened in this kind of a scenario is the following, that the child is very comfortable with numbers, is very comfortable with the basic math operators, plus, minus, multiplication and division, and has not paid as much attention to fractions, but when the question has been posed in the form of subtraction of fractions, has just very happily gone and applied the subtraction of numbers to the concept of fractions incorrectly. So when you look carefully at when students make mistakes, you one or two, a couple of things actually come out. One is maybe the student hasn't understood the concept. Maybe the student has actually genuinely misunderstood some aspect of that concept. Or it may well be the case that the student actually hasn't understood the concept before this particular underlying concept. So for example, if the child had not fully understood and appreciated and grasped plus, minus, multiplication and division, obviously they will struggle with the subtraction of fractions. So there is a great opportunity of conveying mathematical concepts when one actually pays a lot of close attention to when people actually make mistakes.